Who says mutant mink coronavirus outbreak in Denmark is a concern? From another thread. U/the_blaster. There's already been confirmed transmission of COVID from humans to minks and from minks to humans. There is a new strain, cluster 5, that mutated during one of those jumps, and could greatly reduce vaccine progress. Keyword could, it could also make no difference. Cluster 5 has infected at least 12 humans, and because the mutation is on the spike protein, it is more concerning than other mutations. The big concern right now is either this strain gets widespread and the vaccines currently being developed won't protect against it, or as vaccines are rolled out, other strains from jumps between species will mutate, and those that are resistant to current vaccines will spread. Denmark has taken some measures to isolate communities where the mutated strain is present, and is culling their mink to prevent further jumps and mutations. Other countries have culled mink herds infected with coronavirus, but not all of them. Also, the disease was spreading between mink farms, potentially via seagulls, leading to spread between otherwise unrelated communities, human in region A, mink in region A, seagull mink in region B, human in region B. Right now we don't know how serious this is. We don't know how far it's spread, or if it's spread. We don't know if the vaccines we're developing will protect us. The key takeaway is if we allow the disease to continue to spread, it will jump between humans and other animals, and each of those jumps has the potential to create a new strain that will be harder to vaccinate against. That may have already happened. Unless we take more serious measures to contain COVID's spread, we may be in a pandemic well past when the first round of vaccines are developed. Update: 240 cases of mink variant coronavirus infections in humans had been found so far, she said, of which 12 were of the cluster 5 type. We don't know how many have cluster 5 at this time, but we'll find out when we sequence all the positive samples from the northern region of Jutland, she said. https://www. The local. DK/20201106/tests are ongoing. Danish officials offer reassurance over mutated coronavirus variant. https://www. The local. DK/20201106/tests are ongoing. Danish officials offer reassurance over mutated coronavirus variant. Throws the 2020 bingo board out the window. This virus continues to follow the plot of a horror movie. When is the zombie mutation going to happen? Alright, who fucked a mink? Smells like December 2019. Oh, we'll keep an eye on it. Just to let people know. The 12 confirmed cases of cluster 5, the COVID strain in question here, were discovered back in September. We have not confirmed anyone since. Now mass testing have started in northern Jutland to make sure that no one there has is. Everyone in northern Jutland needs to be tested to make sure cluster 5 has not spread. Fucking 2020 headlines. Swear to God this is the Truman Show, need to hunt for the door. Yes, the new mutant variation of coronavirus might be a concern. It's not like the current one isn't being an issue. Let's reduce our exploitation of animals. The worst part of this entire pandemic bullshit is that we as a species have the tools to fight it and win. Masks, social distancing, contact tracing, basic hygiene, stimulus packages to make sure people can afford to take time off work to quarantine. But people are too dumb and selfish to adjust their lifestyle, and the people running the country, pick one. There's several countries that have absolutely failed to contain it, care more about lining their own pockets than keeping their citizens alive. Edit, oh God, my inbox. Okay, few things. No, this isn't a comprehensive list, and some basic common sense self-care is also helpful. No, we don't have to print money, there's more than enough in the military budget, and also we should be taxing the ever-living fuck out of the rich because nobody really needs 5 yachts. Yes, the fur industry and commercial farming industries are severely fucked up. I've been a vegetarian since like the early 90s, so y'all can stop yelling at me about changing my lifestyle regarding animal consumption. And to the people who gave me awards, thanks. I don't know what to do with them, but they're neat. This is a good reason to scale back certain animal industries. Smaller groups of healthier animals are less likely to get a mutated virus. Also makes impact easier if an outbreak happens. I wonder if these infected farms are too crowded or have other health issues. Edit, thanks for the award. Perhaps we don't really need those god-awful false eyelashes made from their hair. Maybe, just maybe we should look at how ridiculously we run things. Fur farms, corporate meat farms, puppy mills, hell even monocrop farms, they are all terrible and ruining our future. Have they tried not testing for it yet? /S. We are circling the drain, as George Carlin once said of humanity. That Chinese people are fucking weird, it's their fault for eating bats discourse is really coming apart when you consider those minks getting infected are in mink fur farms. Why the fuck would anyone need a mink fur coat? It's the kind of completely vain and unnecessary environmental obliviousness that caused the pandemic in the first place. The current cluster 5 still responds to antibodies. They fear for a next generation after cluster 5, which is why they are killing all mink immediately. Also, cluster 5 has not been seen in humans since September and may already have died out. Mink farms need to go. Who TF still wears mink? 17 million of them. Humans are starting to really pay the price for our exploitation of animals and the planet. New virus is a concern, but let's continue with intensive farming of pigs, chickens and cows to make sure that the next one will definitely be a concern. Mutant mink would be a great name for a metal band. FFS don't link to that shitrag Daily Mail. They claim today the strain, called cluster 5, does not cause a more severe illness in humans and is not more infectious. COVID seems as contagious to our bad business practices as it is to us. Wet markets, mink farms, what's next? COVID-21 on whaling ships. The mink industry should have been cancelled a long time ago. Real fur is so unnecessary and needlessly cruel. A bat, a pangolin, and a mink walk into a bar. OMG, they're killing so many minks, that's horrible. Wait, why the heck are there so many minks? It's sad to hear. So we should be preparing to cancel 2021, as well as what they're saying. The mutation is probably extinct, according to the Danish health minister. 6 var klar over, at mutationen muligvis var udad, for 6 valgt, at alla besidninger skul slas ned, Magnus Hunic. https://endeter. TV2. DK/Samfund/2020-11-07 Vidsaint mutation Moskvar ud men valgt eligible at mink skull slaws ned, https://endeter. TV2. DK/Samfund/2020-11-07 Vidsaint mutation Moskvar ud men valgt eligible at mink skull slaws ned, mad mink, furry road. The Danish virus. Oh look, once again our horrible actions against other animals has come back to harm us. Who says mutant mink coronavirus outbreak in Denmark is a concern? I'm starting to think that Mayan calendar was more correct than wrong. Mutant mink coronavirus outbreak in Denmark. It amazes me that this is real life, not a B-movie description. Easy fix, no more fucking fur farms, idiots, it's cruel. I hope this kills the fur markets. We do not need to be killing so many animals just to make clothes. Murder hornets to the left of me, mutant minks to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. 2020 should be called Jumanji. Because WTF. Let's just skip from COVID-19 to COVID-21. Fur markets are Western wet markets. A huge opportunity for disease. What are they farming so many mink for? It's like a mink holocaust. Poor babies. I can't fucking believe there are still mink farms. What is wrong with people? Okay, who decided to fuck a mink? So which one of you Dutchman Danes fucked a mink?